Good morning to everyone watching the Bulletin channel. I'm here in front of the magistrate's offices in Secunda, and Sasol appeared for the second time today on charges of alleged environmental transgressions, and one of the charges is also the unlawful or alleged unlawful dismissal of a whistleblower. And I have Ian with me today. Let me just say, we'll tell you later until when it's been postponed, but the case has been postponed. But I have Ian Erasmus with me. Ian, if you will join me. Ian was the whistleblower, and with his initial whistleblowing issues, we are here now. Okay, so it seems like my English is not there today. We should have done this in Afrikaans. Okay, Ian, so first of all, let me just ask, how do you feel today? I mean, this is the second appearance and the first time ever that somebody is taking on such a big company with environmental issues.
Well, it was a long time. It was 7 years on the go still. It was a difficult path, and I think it's still a long ways to go, but I'm very confident and very happy that it reached this point and we're here today.
Yeah, we're not going to go into the nitty-gritty because I think that is still needs to go to court and so on. But just in short, when did this whole thing start? Because I've gone through the whole process with you, but it started somewhere, and then eventually nothing happened for a while, and then you decided to become a whistleblower.
So what happened is I was only doing my job. There was a broken piece of equipment and I reported it to be fixed, and it wasn't fixed for a long time, so I reported it again, and I got a lot of pushback for reporting this broken piece of equipment. So I dug a little deeper and I found out that it was actually a serious transgression. So I started to report this inside Sasol, but I was retaliated against and treated very poorly. So I decided to, and they tried to fire me lots of times. So I decided to do the right thing and report it to the DFFE. And
they took your case.
Yeah.
Decided that it's a case that's worth pursuing.
Yes.
But I just want to get back to the whistleblowing part. One of the charges at the moment is that they unlawfully dismissed you. Now, I've looked at what you've done and gone through the whole thing and so on. Just in short, it's the first time ever that's also happened, that a whistleblower in Sasol is being charged.
As far as I know, this is the first time a whistleblower...
Or the other way around, sorry.
Yeah,
the whistleblower is not being charged.
Yeah, no. I think this is the first time in South Africa that a company has been criminally charged for dismissing a whistleblower, allegedly. So that's an awesome charge. I'm very happy with that, because all the things that was done to me was unlawful. And I'm very confident in my evidence in that aspect as well, not only the environmental side.
Look, the reason we're talking vaguely about this is because it still needs to go to court, and it still needs to be proven in court whether you are right, and judgment should be given. But your whole life has been turned upside down.
Yes, it's been destroyed.
Yeah.
Short and sweet. It's been destroyed.
And it's a very difficult thing to say to people, you know, my life's been destroyed. They don't really realize what is going on. But it means at this stage, out of our conversations, it means you're unemployable at the moment. You're not unemployable, but you're not getting employment in the line that you want to work.
It's not only the line that I do want to work, but in any line, in any company in Secunda. 90% of the companies in Secunda does business with Sasol, and I've been blacklisted in Sasol, so it's impossible for me to get any job anywhere. I've been applying for anything and everything, but it's just impossible.
I've seen you on a few of the public meetings that they have and so on, and I know you're very verbal about the environment and so on. You've actually become an environmental activist at the moment. And while we're sitting there, there was behind the camera now, there was smoke out of the smokestacks billowing up in the air. I see it's less now, but it was going up since early this morning as well. And that is also things that should be sorted out.
Yeah. So becoming an environmental activist is basically a happy accident, I would say. I didn't set out to be one, but now I am one.
That's not what you wanted to do, and there's no payment in that. That's the other problem in that.
No, but still the right thing needs to be done.
Jan, thank you very much for speaking to us. We would like to do it a little bit further and go into more detail and really but I think let's get the court case on, and we'll have a long discussion afterwards, and maybe a series of them, on what is actually happening. You've mentioned a few other things to me. You've mentioned something about explosions that might happen and those type of things, which is things that we need to discuss and bring to the fore. So thank you very much for chatting to us. We're in an area where there's a lot of people. I see we've had one walking in front as well. Our second one in front of us now. Next time we'll bring some barriers. But thank you very much for speaking to us.
Thank you very much for having me.
So there you have it. Sasol is here. The Department of Fisheries and Forestry and the Environment is here. Everybody was here this morning for the case. Unfortunately, it needs to be postponed. Apparently, the docket was illegible, and Mr. Helens that appeared for Sasol said that they couldn't read it. They got a better one now, which is now a little bit more legible, and they have to read through this docket now. And so it's been postponed till the 25th of April this year, and we'll be back then. Thank you very much for watching the bulletin.